These countries have strong issues. Haiti. It's a Caribbean country located on island of Haiti. The history was never easy for this country. It was the richest French colony, but only because it relied on slavery. When it gained independence in 1804, France forced them to pay freedom fee, and the country went into massive debt for over 100 years. And after this, things only got worse. And in the 60s, François Papadoc de Vallière rose to power, a guy who ruled through terror, eliminating anyone who opposed him. After him, his son took over. Jean-Claude Delavière, baby dog, just finished the destruction. And then, 2010, a catastrophic earthquake. Over 200,000 people died. And this poor country turned into rubble. International aid? Yeah, it was there. But instead rebuilding the country, the money either disappeared into politicians' pocket or was mismanaged. Haiti never recovered. And now, 2021, the assassination of the president Jovenel Moïse. The country without a leader, no stability. And who takes advantage? Gangs. They take over Port-au-Prince, controlling 80% of the city. Kidnappings, violence, no control. Haiti is no longer just poor, it's a failed state. Venezuela. It's a South American country that used to be crazy rich, like think of today's Dubai, but in South America. Caracas was full of luxury cars, futuristic buildings, and high-end living. But here's the thing, all that wealth, it was only in the big cities. Outside of them, total poverty. And that's where Hugo Chavez comes in. In 1999, he saw the gap between rich and poor and used it to his advantage. He promised the people a better life. He took control of businesses and started handing out free stuff. At first, it seemed like things were getting better, but that was just the calm before the storm. Chavez promised to fix Venezuela. He took over industries, gave out money, and the people loved him. But there was a catch. Everything depended on oil. As long as oil prices were high, things kinda worked. But when prices crashed in 2014, the whole economy collapsed. And that's when the real nightmare started. Hyperinflation? Insane. In 2018, prices went up by 1.7 million%. Yeah, million. Money became worthless. Shelves in stores? Empty. People? Starving. And while regular folks were struggling, the government just tightened the grip. And crime rate? It went sky high. Venezuela turned into one big violent state. Kidnappings, robberies, murders. If you had anything valuable in the streets, someone would just steal it from you in seconds. It got so bad that over 7 million people just packed up and left. Venezuela went from one of the wealthiest countries to the dystopian nightmare.